In the next 10 minutes, I'm about to put you on all the best settings, tips, and tricks in NBA 2K25. This is day 5 of the daily upload challenge. You guys have been killing it with the likes, man. Drop a like, it helps me out more than y'all know, and let's get right into this action. Off rip, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the options, and we're gonna go one by one, okay? So let's start with the controller settings. Your shot timing profile. You need to play on high risk reward. I don't care what none of y'all are talking about, I like to use normal or low because sometimes I can hit whites. No. RNG, algo, all these terms that you guys hear are a real thing. And if you guys are playing on normal or low risk, yes, you may hit a white or two, but it is going to screw you over in the long run. Hitting a white or two is only going to guarantee that you miss other important shots. So just make sure you put on high risk and work with it. You will figure it out. It's not that hard. For the layup timing profile, a lot of people use real player, but what I've noticed with real player is that you miss a lot of open layups. I don't know if you guys have ever watched a streamer or seen somebody playing Pro-Am or just played yourself and notice that you'll miss an open layup. This does not happen on low risk reward. It is very easy to time your layups. Do not put on normal risk and do not put on high risk. It is absolutely pointless. Low risk reward is the way to go. Free throw timing, user timing, do not put on real player percentage. Shot timing, visual cue, I will break down a lot more later in the video, but I personally use push. You can use whatever you want. Shot meter type, pro stick only. Pro stick function on default, you want to be able to do moves and shots with it. The reason that you're going to leave it on default is because sometimes you might want to do like a snatch back with the stick, or you might want to dribble with the stick, okay? You want to leave it on default. You don't want to limit yourself to just dribble moves. The pro stick orientation, absolute. You guys need to keep this on absolute. A lot of people use camera relative, but that's going to mess you up in the long run as well. Off-ball defense on absolute. Double team reaction, you're gonna put this on manual, okay? What this means is that when you run up and you hold L1, naturally you're going to get a double team every single time. If you leave it on auto, it's gonna mess it up. Do not do that, okay? Help defense, blah, 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 blah. This is a lot of boring stuff. Skip pass, you guys can turn this off if you want. Doesn't really matter. Icon pass, you need to have it on default. Leave all this stuff alone. All of this is really not that important. Who to guard? A lot of people will leave this on. In my opinion, if you are a rec center player that is running with a squad because the rec center is messed up and park is messed up, I would turn who to guard off. The reason that I would do this is your arrow is going to pull you around a lot. Have you guys ever noticed if you're playing like a 2-3 zone in the rec center and you're at the top of the key, but your matchup for whatever reason is in the right corner and you can't really face the ball the way you're supposed to? That's because your who to guard is on. So I would recommend you guys to turn that off. It will help you out in the long run. The box out assist strength, I personally will leave alone. I know some big men and some power forwards will be like, yo, I put it higher, I put it lower. There's no merit to any of that. Now for my offline players, if you guys are just trying to have a casual gaming experience and you guys are just trying to vibe out and not really think too much, I would put your pass target openness all the way up, because what this is going to do is when you just pass the ball, it's going to pass it to the open guy every single time for you. This does not work online, so don't think that you're going to get away with this online. It actually used to work online, and I'm very glad they took that out of the game, because that was one of the worst features that they've ever added, because people would make bad reads and the game would end up making the read for them. Now, like I said, I was going to show you guys the shot timing visual cue thing. Let me go ahead and show you. So look, you guys know my jump shot. I made a whole video on my jump shot and all my shooting secrets, but look, I want to talk about something that you guys need to factor in when you play this game, okay? A lot of you guys will be like, look, Choc, like this could be a really cool shot, but it's just way too fast for me. You have 4 different settings that you can choose from, guys. You guys have jump, set point, push, and release, okay? So it's very quick, late, and very late, okay? So if you guys are somebody that is struggling because these meta jump shots are too quick, put your shot on release. It's not going to change anything other than how you time it, but it's going to allow you to still get your shots off quicker. This is like a pro tip, because a lot of you guys will slow the actual jumper down and still use your timing on set, point, or push. That is pointless. Use a meta jump shot and put it to release so you still have one of the fastest jumpers in the game, but you are able to time it. Now in the animations also, let's go over to customize HUD, okay? Now this right here is where you get to turn your shot meter off and do all these things. Let me go ahead and put you guys on what you need to do here. Perfect release animation, all that, all your opinions. Shot meter shots. Visibility for shots, okay? Off, okay? Your visibility for shot meter shots needs to be off. You don't want to have your meter on. Visibility for layups, off. Visibility for free throws, off. Learn how to time your shots with the meter off. You do get a big boost for having it off, and it is absolutely worth doing. I'm telling you, even if you struggle with it, just get in the lab and I promise it will end up working out in your favor. Shot feedback visibility needs to be on all shots, okay? The reason that you do this is you want to see all of your shots. Now, if you guys are somebody that wants the instant green, you can put it on simple, but in my opinion, it's nice to know what the coverage is. The problem when you play on simple is you don't know what the contest percentage is. So if you put simple timing on, you don't know if it's a lightly, a heavy, or open. When you use all shots, yes, it doesn't tell you if it's green right away, but you know what the coverage is. You guys can see the coverages in the top right, whereas with simple, you have no coverage, okay? So boom, free throw chance, leave that on, timing on, distance on, all that's fine. Pro tips that I say in every single video, man, you guys need to go over to get boost. You need to have 700 VC every single game, okay? You guys need to use the Gatorade thirst quencher in the middle, and you guys need to use the jump shot boost. Now, the reason we use the jump shot boost is it increases your green window. It does not matter if your jump shot rating is a 60 or a 99. If you buy a jump shot boost, it increases your green window. So you 1000% need to buy that. And the reason we buy the Gatorade thirst quencher, as you guys can see, increase your energy by 20%. So if you've ever noticed your favorite streamer or YouTuber or anything like that, they have 2 blue bars. The reason that is because they have this Gatorade. This is the must-buy Gatorade. If you guys are VC millionaires, which I'm personally not, but if you guys are VC millionaires, you can buy all 3 of these. But if you guys are balling on a budget like me, I would recommend you guys to buy this and then buy the jump shots every single game. Now, you guys definitely need to do your weekly workouts if you haven't. I personally have unlocked Workout Warrior, which all that means is that you guys go through and do every single drill. You don't even have to pass them. But if you guys go through and you get 3 stars in the Gatorade every single week, number 1, that's going to get your stamina to 99. And then it's also going to unlock a permanent blue bar for you. When I say blue bar, I mean that stamina bar. So when you have the permanent blue bar and then you have the additional blue bar, your stamina is way higher, which is going to lead to more success. Another thing that I have been stressing all year that I know some of y'all have still yet to do. Some of y'all are still watching this video. You guys have watched all the videos and you don't do this. You still have neutral, hot, and cold zones. You need to have all hot zones, bare minimum. I recommend you to take the time and get the 3 lethals. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, that guy does not miss and it's bothersome, but you can dashboard, okay? If you're losing versus lethal shooter, pro tip, you guys can dashboard. If you didn't know that, smash the like button. But look, it's very, very simple, man. At the end of the day, the jump shot timing on a hot zone, the jump shot timing on a neutral zone, and the jump shot timing on a cold zone are all different. And if you guys want to be the best player possible, you need to have them all the same so your timing always remains the same. A millisecond here or there can completely mess you up, and you guys don't want to do that. So make sure that you have all of your hot zones. It's 10 makes from every spot. That's how you flip a zone. So if you have a cold zone, you make 10, it gets neutral, make 10 more, it gets hot. It's very simple. 20 shots, I know it's annoying. My career on rookie, blast some music, get your hot zones. Now I'm about to give y'all some even more pro tips, and this is not sponsored, by the way, so please do me a favor and smash the like button. I am not getting paid by any of these companies for this, so smash the like button, helps me out a ton. Now look, what you're gonna do is if you guys are playing on a TV and you can afford it, now obviously if you can't afford it, you can't do this, but you need to get a 1MS gaming monitor. This is going to help you in all video games, not just 2K. And before somebody in the comments goes, oh, I shouldn't have to pay to make my jump shots. It's very simple, guys. It's just like having an older phone and trying to play a new mobile game. At the end of the day, old technology is always gonna be outdated. As these games get more complex, you're going to need things. You can get one of these for under $100, guys. As you guys can see, any of these are fine. Any monitor that you can find with a 1MS refresh rate and 144 hertz, you are good money. And if you don't want to buy it off Amazon, you can find something used. Go on Craigslist, go on Facebook Marketplace. I guarantee you can find one of these on Facebook Marketplace for $40. Outside of that, a lot of you guys probably didn't know this either, but every controller has different latency, okay? Every single controller has different latency. And chances are, if you guys are using the stock controller, it's not as good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on the controller that I personally use. Again, this is not sponsored. I am not getting paid for this. There's no advertisement. They're not asking me to do this. I'm trying to put y'all on game. So smash the like button for me. Personally, I use the 8-bit do controller. In my opinion, if you play point guard or shooting guard, you should probably use this controller. If you guys do not like the 8-bit do, what I use outside of that is the Power A. Now, a lot of people will ask me why I use these. It's cheap. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's cheap and it gets the job done. $24 over here, $30 for the 8-bit do. They are both very, very, very cheap. If you guys are more ballin' and you guys are not brokies, you guys can come over and you can get something like a Game Sir, okay? A Game Sir controller is gonna be a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's gonna do the job for you, okay? All of those controllers, the monitors, that's going to give you a major edge on your opponents. And it's not just for 2K. A lot of you guys are gonna go, I don't wanna pay this money to play 2K. This is for every game mode out there. Whether you play Call of Duty, you play Madden, you play 2K, whatever you play, you are going to have a better gaming experience by having one of the top edge controllers and having a gaming monitor. Also, if you can upgrade your Wi-Fi, you might want to upgrade your Wi-Fi. And again, I'm just giving y'all suggestions, trying to put y'all on game. And as I've said, when it comes to tips and tricks during the game, I have a million videos on this, so feel free to look at videos that are a little bit more in depth. But if you guys are somebody that needs tips and tricks in game, the truth of the matter is it comes down to positive takeover. Always building on positive plays. You always want to have a little bit of takeover in the top right. You don't want to be negative takeover ever. If you are negative takeover, chances are you are going to be hurting your team. Whereas if you are positive takeover, you're going to make more shots, you're going to make more plays, and overall your team is going to have much more success. And yeah, those are the best settings, tips, and tricks in NBA 2K25. Man, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section or swing by a live stream. I stream every day. I'm probably streaming right now. But yeah, pull up. More than welcome to help you in any way that I can. I appreciate all the support, man. I've been doing these daily uploads and y'all been showing mad love. Please smash the like button if you could. I appreciate it. And as always, your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more and I'm out. Peace.